Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon if you're watching it in the afternoon. This is a video I've been wanting to do for a while, and it is on the Yakattack Blackpak. And is it worth it or is it not? It's basically a glorified milk crate. And fortunately for me, it came with my Eddie Line Yakattack Edition C135 Strato Fisher, and it came in this kind of custom gray color, which I do really like. It matches the boat. Gonna have a car going by here in a minute, so it might be allowed for just a second. But I'll let that pass. But as you can see, I've got it all stickered up because I love stickers. But it fits very nicely in most angling, kayak, tank well areas. As you can see, it's bungeed up with the bungees that go on the gear tracks, and it sits in there very securely. If you can see, I can kind of take it, and it's like the boat's moving, but the Blackpak is not. The big question is it worth $129.95 that they get for them? I'm sure maybe you could get it discounted a little bit cheaper, but overall it's about 130 bucks. So it's a very expensive milk crate. But here's the thing. That's kind of the negatives. It's expensive, and it's kind of like, is it worth $130? Probably not. But most people still end up buying one. And the question is, would I buy one again? And now that I've used it for a few months, I have to say I probably would. It is very sturdy. It's a really cool design. It's a very simple design, but it is very cool. Alright, sorry, I just had to stop the camera and cut because my neighbor was leaving with her car and she wanted to talk, and that is cool. But back to the Blackpak. I do love stickers, so it is a good, cool place to put stickers. And it's just a very simple design. And I'll show you the inside here. It just bungees to lift up, so it's easy to get into. As you can see, I've got, sorry about that, I've got some of my rod holders and things in there now. Plenty of room for the big like Plano tackle boxes. Just a good place to kind of store all your stuff and make sure that it's secure, because you pop that on, and then if you do happen to flip the kayak or anything like that, you don't have to worry about chasing all your gear around. And that was kind of my thing with an open milk crate. It would just be a mess if you ever did go over. It's also nice because I did install this gear track. So you can install gear track on both sides, on the lid, wherever you want. You can drill holes anywhere you want, but it does come with a bunch of pre-drilled holes, as you can see. So you can move the rod holders around anywhere. You can also add as many rod holders as you want. But it's just a very sturdy design, and I think, if you're going to do a lot of kayak fishing, and this is your thing, I mean, obviously we spend a lot of money on our boats and gear. Overall, I think it's worth it. I think I would buy it again, and it's just a very convenient thing. And a lot of it is, are these, it's just, 6 pieces of plastic, and probably not really worth $130, but on things like this, it's a very low production thing, and you're paying for the design. You're paying for them to do the R&D and get it, into production and made. So, yeah, you're paying a little bit, and in this case, you're probably paying a lot for that, because I'm sure now that they have the design and it's mass produced, to some extent, that and yeah, I'm sure it doesn't cost them very much to make, but these these panels are pretty thick. Sorry, I'm gonna reach, not sure exactly, but they're probably at least like a 1/4 inch. I mean, I can't bend them; they're sturdy, so it's pretty cool. And then you can just, as you can see on the inside, just bolt the rod holders, just bolt through it. I'll probably get another piece of gear track for the other side, just in case there's anything I want to mount. But it's a great spot to mount your ram mount. A lot of people kind of struggle with if you're gonna videotape your fishing. That way I can have my Ye-Lite action cam sitting right up top there with a good view of the action. So sorry, the rest of the boat's kind of a mess because I just brought it back from a trip to Michigan. But so overall, I mean, you guys make your own decisions. Obviously, it's your money, and I understand it's a lot of money, and I like to do things. I don't mind spending money as long as it's worth it. But overall, I don't like to spend a lot of money. So this is it's just kind of up to you. But I think it is worth it. Overall, I think it would be perfectly priced at like $89.99 as opposed to $129. So if you find anywhere that has a discount, I would grab it because it doesn't seem like there's too many places that discount it, and I'm not sure if Yakattack really allows it to be discounted or not. But I'm sure you can find them on the used market or Craigslist and things too. But and the back of this, just it's all bungee corded together for the lid, and everything else is screwed together. But it has nice sturdy, on the bottom, nice sturdy corners there, and then it also has the handle, so when I'm done fishing, I just grab it and throw it in the back of the car before I put the boat up on top. So, and when I do get a kayak trailer, I think I'll have no problem just leaving it right there all the time, just gear it up. And another advantage of having the trailer, you don't have to lift it as high, so the weight's not as big of a deal. And I'm not positive on how heavy it is, but it is a substantial piece of plastic. I was kind of surprised at how heavy it was just by itself. But that's the price to pay for having really good gear storage. So, and I've put everything. I put my little tackle blocks in there. I can put my PFD in there, so it's just kind of a good place when you're done fishing to pack everything into. So, all right. Well, I am probably getting very long-winded now, so I will stop and end this video right now. But if you like what we're doing, please hit that subscribe button and give me a like, a comment, what you guys think, if you've got one, if you think it's worth it, if you don't think it's worth it. Like I say, this is we're doing this all for our own amusement. So, not saying you have to spend your money, and not saying that you have to have this to catch fish, because you certainly don't. It just makes life a little bit easier. So, yep. Again, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. Started this channel to spend some time with my daughter, and we've been having a blast with it, and it's fun to see it grow. So I would love to get more subscribers and continue to have the channel grow. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll see you soon.